Hey YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures, bringing you Toy Hunt episode 353. It's a slightly bittersweet toy hunt because we're at the Fuge for Zolo Con 2024 Summer Edition. We've been coming to this show for probably 4 or 5 years now. Really kind of cut our teeth in the toy hunting world coming to this thing, meeting friends, meeting collectors. But they're leaving the Fuge. If you haven't seen my videos in the past or other ones, it's an amazing former like NASA training Navy facility. They have a centrifuge inside, I believe it's called, right? Centrifuge? Tizzles here, I had to fact check that. But they're leaving it as one of the coolest venues for a toy show. But they're no longer going to be here after this one. So we had to come check it out, see other friends that are here. But before we get into that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you, does not cost you anything. And it helps us grow the channel tremendously on the march to 7,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead, click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify you, tell you when we post new content here at the channel, make our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button for daily toy content and daily toy updates. Try checking us out over at Instagram and Twitter at Disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside. So I want to show the actual venue as much as possible. So this is some of the sort of things that you find here. It's a big giant like pod looking thing. It's very empty today for a Sunday. Saturday, they said it was incredibly packed yesterday. So I'm pretty excited today that it's easy to walk around and maneuver, but this is just an awesome venue. They have like receptions here, all sorts of different events. And they've had Zolocon for many, many years. So although it's primarily a retro toy show, they always have comic books as well. There's some slabbed comics. A G.I. Joe at a 9.8, 125. Got a Batman at a 9.8. Daredevil, 7.5. Bullseye and Elektra. But it's primarily toys. Of course, they have pops, because, you know, they have pops. Some older Batman animated stuff behind plastic here. There's your prices across the top. So I don't collect these, but they're fun to see for sure. We even have some stuff on card that's not behind plastic. So it's behind plastic, but not a case, right? So here we have 35 on the old school Lex Luthor, right? And then below Batman, some other carded stuff. Let's see a Bucky O'Hare down below. All sorts of bins. We'll see how much bidding we do today. So behind the scenes of D. Blake Makes Treat Yourself booth, he always has everybody who has a sticker, there I am, put a sticker on the back, which is an awesome idea. There's art right there. We got Yimbo, we got MOTU, Between Two Sentinels, J-Shot. So again, pretty cool. You get to see all different people that you know from online. Toy Migos, I think we met him at Legion's Con. Toy Chase, the Mayor, Cloud, right? So pretty cool seeing all these Henrock in the house. So yeah, it's always fun seeing the Jesser, and then D. Blake's, Lago, Infinity Equation, Dom. I'm not going to say them all, but chubs you up. Hanging out with D. Blake Makes, the good sir, with his awesome Treat Yourself going on. Awesome sides. I showed you the back of the display earlier on. So anything you collect, he will basically have a sign to go along with it. Got a KO display to go with your Street Fighter figures, very awesome.
I know, I like
I have quite a few of these in my collection as well. Got Asia Apocalypse X-Men going on.
All right.
Always has an awesome booth. Check them out. D. Blake Makes, there it is. Treat Yourself. There he is. There it is. Treat Yourself. The branding is on point. The branding, the sign. So pretty cool. Savage Crucible is here. Now, I do not dabble in these, although they are freaking awesome looking, to tell you the truth. I just really, if you know my channel, you know that I really kind of keep it in my lane anymore. I do still over here and there pick up a Mythic Legion here and there, but for the most part, I really don't delve into too many other toy lines. It just kind of is what it is at this point. But these are freaking fantastic. So well spoken about in the community. They look so freaking cool. The articulation is spot on. So I've heard nothing but good things. When we were down at Uncle Bob's Retro Toys earlier in the summer, he had quite a few of these for sale there, and I was blown away by how awesome they were. But again, I just don't dabble in them. But if you are, let me know how awesome they are down below in the comments. But it seems like they are really cruising and doing an awesome job. Look at that great skull display in the back there. It's a Dio piece. The weapons are great. I know RG's here, good friend of the channel. He picked up one of these already. He's a whole collection of them, I believe. But yeah, they're freaking awesome looking. And here is the aerial view. There are 2 floors of this show. I always love showing off this angle from up top. You can really get a good idea. There's Archie and NJ Tree right down there. And again, US Navy, you can see it right there. Here is the, I guess he called it centrifuge. I'm probably always butchering it, saying the wrong thing. There it is, the centrifuge cockpit. So I'm going to do tours. You can actually go inside this thing. They used to have it just open for anybody, and I think they realized there's a bit of an issue, a bit of a liability to show the size. But again, not as many vendors here. I think it's because it's the last one, and it's Sunday, so not as many people here, which is nice for us walking around. But the ambiance is amazing. It's one of the best shows I've really enjoyed going to over the years because it's just so unique. It's not just walking around inside a giant hall. You're actually in this cool circular pattern. But again, when it's packed, it can be kind of tough to get around. So I know why they're moving on from this place. For instance, yesterday I heard it was insanely packed. You couldn't really even walk through here. It was that bad. If you down and on the knees to try to look through a Lucy bin, you're getting kicked, you're kicking somebody, you're getting stepped on. There's D Blake Make down there. What's up, D Blake? So yeah, again, I can see why they're moving on. They want to grow and get a larger show, larger venue. But this has always been one of the coolest toy shows, and I'm really glad I filmed videos over the years because it's the type of thing you want to look back on and remember how cool it was back when he still had that. And they even have, hey Tizzles here, they even have the little control room area here, which again, it's roped off. It's very rarely, if ever, roped off, which is crazy. That's a little plaque. You want to pause it and read right there, everything about the thing. I'm getting pointed at different things by Tizzle here to show. But yeah, these signs are all new. They typically have all this open for you to kind of just walk through and kind of look at and take photos and things. I mean, again, you just walk around if you really want to. But all the old monitors and stuff like that, it's really neat. There I am kind of reflecting right there. Centrifuge computer control. And even up close, you can see all the old buttons and dials and monitors and everything else. I'm being pointed to look over here again. Contact us today. If you want to come see it, there's some information right there. There's a card. But yeah, all these old knobs and stuff, it's just crazy. I'm not going to touch this. Just don't manipulate it. I'd turn a dial or something. Got the old phone right there. It's crazy. Old stuff. It's awesome. There's a Zabo Creations. So all sorts of cool stuff here. We got Elvira, a little background there, which calls like a shadow box kind of thing. We got the Toonie Tears. So there's the card information for that. Hello. How you doing, man? So that's pretty cool right there. Over on this side, some more on the wall. So you have the figures represented with some art. Got American Psycho right there, Christian Bale. Got an awesome Evil Dead one with Ash in there. There's Destro. So a really cool way to display a figure with the background. The Crow, that's an awesome one, 120. God help us, the new Crow movie's out. I will not be seeing it. Some things just should not be attempted. The first one was a classic. Let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong on that one. Ash vs. Evil, that was such a good show. They're actually supposedly bringing that back, but it's going to be an animated continuation of where the show left off. But very cool, working the figures into different artwork here for your displays. So of course, we have some G.I. Joe Classified going on back here. There's good old Roadblock #1, $15. Got the Coil, $40. Remember that was going for originally? It was ridiculous when everything was all backed up during the dark days, right? You couldn't get things anymore in stores. But yeah, really good assortment here at Joe's. 15 right there, Crimson Bat. So you can get a good idea there of everything that's on display. We've got the Fortnite. This is actually at Ollie's at one point. Down this way, some more stuff. We have the HasLab His Tank, 600 for the bundle. That's pretty awesome. 75 on the Ram Cycle. I'm surprised that's still going so high. And some Lucy's as well. We got some Lucy's bagged over here. So we take a look at these. Grandmaster, looks like 10 on him. Some more stuff down this way. Kang in the back. Electro 50, Mysterio 40. Got an old school Rhino right there. Got a Craven movie coming out, which we'll also not be seeing. 50 on the Cable, great Cable figure right there. 20 on the Black Suit Spider. I think that's the one from the Sandman Wave, right? That wave right there. So again, definitely a lot less vendors than are typically here. Usually this back corner is packed with people. Usually there's all sorts of booths in the center here. So again, it is the end of summer, so I'm sure it's hard travel schedule. Lots of other cons have been going on, so this isn't a true representation of what it would be like at a typical Zolo Con, but it's still fun and all these booths are still awesome. Because it's the last time here, our last time here, I'll show you the elevator ride down, because even the elevator is themed. So you can see even the theming in the elevator is pretty cool. Back here you have like the fake looking stuff on the walls. So a lot of theming in this place. If you can rent it out or something, if that's something you'd be looking to do, it's very worth it. There's also like a bar attached, like a brewery, which they added a couple of years ago. There's actually a bar upstairs too, but I didn't film it while we were up there. Back here is some more information about the facility. U.S. Navy Mark IV flight suit, torso and partial glove sections. It's not really about the facility, but about what's actually down here. So you can see the old suit. I've actually never looked at this all the times we've come here, to be perfectly honest. It's usually so packed, you can't really, and there's a pretty bad glare, so you can't really see too well what's going on. But again, this kind of explains to you if you want to pause. It's like reading the Star Wars scroll, right? But I'll kind of give you one of these here if you want to go through and pause it and read what's going on. So a very cool historical site here for a lot of different reasons. And some more information over here. Project Mercury, America's first manned spaceflight program. All those different astronauts right there. Alan Shepard, recognize that name for sure. But very awesome to think that this facility was actually used to train people to go into outer space. It's mind-blowing when you stop and think about it. And all the times we've come here, I just kind of stopped paying attention to the cool historical parts of this facility, because you're always focused on the toys. I mean, it is a toy channel, right? I'm here to look at toys. But now knowing that I probably won't be back here for any reason ever again, makes me really take the time to kind of walk around and really appreciate some of the more historical points and the background and history of the show itself. And again, another additional room that they do have booths in back here. So good selection of Marvel Legends. We got a older Nightcrawler. It's a great figure. I know they put out the new X-Men 97 one, but that one was awesome. The extra heads and everything. Here we have some of the 2-packs going on, 70. So again, these you can still get like at a GameStop or something for a regular price. I wouldn't buy these at that price here, but if you can't find it, I get it. It's a great 2-pack right there. Ollie's finds right there. This is an Ollie's find. This one wasn't at Ollie's, I don't think. At least I never saw it at one. That one was piled up at Ollie's. So some cool stuff down there with some TMNT. We got the new Biker Mice from Mars that are currently at Walmart for regular price. We have some figures and cases. There's a Mystique, which by now we really should have gotten another one. We have a Multiple Man, 90 on him, still on card. I got mine for loose for like 45 about 2 years ago. Down below, same booth. We have some figures in the bin down here. Reasonable prices, 25, so it's basically retail on those. And they actually do have the Build-A-Figure piece in there, which is good to see. Heard they're reissuing that for some reason. And some more down here on card. Took some X-Men 97 and some Spider-Man stuff, 30. That's the $30 one back there. Sandman, Wolverine, 22. So yeah, newer stuff, decent prices. 45 to an older one. Some bag Lucy's back here of TMNT, older Turtle stuff, some MOTU going on, some Masters, Fisto down there fisting it, some Simpsons, some older stuff there, World of Springfield. Loving that new Simpsons line. So now a lot of people are moving on from the older Simpsons. Shout out to 6-Packs Knickknacks in front of the channel. Loving his Simpsons stuff. So check out this RoboCop costume. That's 90. There's the original stickers, I guess, right there. That's pretty freaking cool. I've never seen this before. So that's an interesting piece right there. NJ Tree hooking me up with the left leg right there for Amadeus Cho Hulk. What's it? Pretty awesome Hulk, something like that? Can I show it if I don't show you? He's like to be on camera. That's awesome. And that's from Kohl's, right?
Yes.
She was just sending me pictures of it the other day. That's awesome. Yes, so now all he needs is the head. Thank you, NJ Tree. Yeah. And as I was saying, it's also nice. They added the Tranquility Brewing Company here multiple years ago. Come over, get a beer, something to eat, which is what we're going to do right now. Deadpool cheersing it up, saying goodbye to Zolo Con. At least at the Fuge. At Tranquility. He's cheesing. He's cheesing. Got Animal Warriors of the Kingdom also here. We're talking about Bruno or Chihuahua, if they had any dogs in their collection. But Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, Spiro Toys. They are usually here for all the shows. I think I've been here for the last few at General Fane. Again, it's something I think is pretty awesome from afar. But my friends who have them swear these things are incredible. There you go for your pricing list. Check them out online, Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. Pick yourself some up online. Another awesome line. Another awesome vendor here at Zolo Con. Langhorne? What? Okay. And what is it? It's
Baby Gorilla Comics.
Can I film it? It's okay if I show? Yeah. Lancaster, PA?
No, Langhorne, PA.
Langhorne, PA. Sorry, loud. Langhorne.
Right in between the
there it is.
And Oxford Valley.
Awesome, man.
Across from the Pendle Building House.
Well, if we're in that area, we'll check it out. That's really incredible. Got a lot of great Marvel Legends here. That's why I wanted to film it for the video.
I want to say our wall is about 10 foot wide. And
okay.
About maybe like 9 feet high. Packed with money.
Oh, that's sick.
And then all around the top, statues of Marvel. Everything.
Okay.
DC, Marvel, Transformers, we got Joe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a little bit of...
Some more cool retro stuff. We got Thanos for 40. Got old Indiana Jones. Got the Wizard. Triton. So some really cool. And again, the newer Marvel Legends have that homage to these cards. So
fun seeing the older stuff.
And that's going to do it from the summer 2024 Zolo Con, the final one here at this amazing facility of the Fuge in Warminster, PA. I understand they will be continuing to do shows at larger venues, which is awesome, but just the fun nature of walking around in this facility for these past 5 or 6 years I've been coming to this show has been so much fun, so great. A lot of great memories with friends and collectors. Also, check out my interview with Art G, our con convos that we like to do here at the shows. They'll be coming up this week as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you, does not cost you anything, and it helps us grow the channel tremendously on the march to 7,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify you and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, and for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over at Instagram and Twitter at Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please try to remember the 3 P's of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all, politeness. Take care, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.